What is this?
Everyone's so hideous. Her face.
What is that?
Marry me. Yeah, marry me. Dwight.
Oh my god, he died for you?
He died for Gerald. Hello. Hi. Today I'm going to talk about why I don't really play Dead by Daylight anymore. I have a few reasons why, but if you want the TLDR, I just don't really have fun playing it anymore. But I also want to talk about what happened to the whole Gerald kind of storyline. So stupid. The first reason why I don't really play it anymore is because of all of the community issues. I've been fortunate enough to meet some like very cool people, but I've met like way more toxic people. I'm not sure if it's because the game just attracts people to have some underlying anger issues or daddy issues or both. I know I have some angry daddy issues, but I don't take it out on people I'm playing games with. I've been messaged by so many angry people when I'm just minding my own business, and that's fine and all, you know, this happens in every game. But boy, are the people that play this game serious when they're angry. When I get a message from people in this game, people are mad. Not just frustrated, but like should probably be put on a watch list angry. And I have to keep my windows locked at nights too. I'm not saying everyone is like this, of course, but when someone gets angry at me on Siege, usually it turns more into a joke like, oh my god, I hate you.
Oh, I hate you.
Other than that one guy who literally stalked me after calling me sweaty on Siege, and I made fun of him. He went to my Twitch and he found all my social medias. I don't know what was up with that guy. He was very angry. If you're watching this video, you're still weird. Just kind of an outlier experience when you're talking about games like Siege. Usually people are just kind of like toxic but also kind of funny with it. But I feel like in Dead by Daylight, everyone's always so serious. And they genuinely go home and write your name in their little Death Note notebook they found on Wish. And hope you die. Another big thing about the community I really hate is this war between survivors and killers. Like, the community is always so hateful towards one side or the other. And everyone is so entitled. Like, honestly, the survivors have been unbalanced and OP, the killers have been unbalanced and OP, and both of them have been weak. It's like the devs just don't know when to stop. They keep swinging the power into the favor of one side or the other. And it's one of the most annoying things ever. It's like they just don't know the word stop. They don't know how to do one thing at a time. They just go full on one side or the other. Like recently with the Mori change.
How fast can you end a game in the new Dead by Daylight?
That's it, game over.
Game over. That's crazy.
I feel like that's just such an unnecessary change that literally nobody asked for. I don't know who said, please get rid of Mori's. Like, who wanted that? I don't know who this is stronger for. I see a lot of people claiming that it's more like survivors can be all just slugged instantly. But then of course you have Unbreakable becoming ground. Who wanted this? Who asked for this? Like, this is I don't think this is what people meant when they said change the meta. Let's talk about the devs. They're kind of assholes. And I think the main reason this boils down to is this. Quebec. They're based in Montreal, and oh my god, are French Canadians just the worst. I've never been bullied, but when there was a French immersion kid walking your way, you already know they're gonna like shove you into the lockers, punch you, give you a wet willy, or laugh at you, or call you broke because you have plain white Crocs and not the Lightning McQueen Crocs that sell for $175 on StockX. I'm sure we all remember the kills equals skills era of Dead by Daylight.
I truly am a god amongst mankind.
Look at that smug ass face. Can't take away my Twitch shirt, dipshits. I only have 20 followers over there. I know not all the devs are cocky or smug, and really, lots of them are just trying to do their jobs. But if you look higher up, they clearly don't care that much about the game. They mostly just care about the next big collaboration, since that's what gets them the biggest money and the biggest player count rises, and even more money. Games like Apex and Siege, which I've been playing a lot more of, always have some new fun game modes that come around in the holidays. The train game mode on Apex is the best game mode ever. And even if they recycle their game modes, at least they're there and you have something to look forward to. The most Dead by Daylight has ever done is add some snowmen around the map. Which, don't get me wrong, this was awesome, and I had a lot of fun with the snowmen, but just not enough for me to keep coming back after years and years of playing the same thing over and over again. This isn't a complete deal breaker because, I mean, like, come on, we've been playing like battle royales and first person shooters for years and years, and I just kind of take a break. I could just take a break for a few months and come back to the game. That's fine. I used to do this with Dead by Daylight all the time, but with all of these issues just stacking on top of each other, one after another, it just makes it hard for me to want to come back after taking a break. And I think the final nail in the coffin for me was who plays the game anymore. I know the player count hasn't been doing too bad, it's kind of been going a little down, but of course with Project Wesker, the player count went back up again. I wanted to play that chapter when it was revealed, but I just didn't want to play the game anymore. The last time I played the game was during the Attack on Titan collaboration. I bought the outfits, bought a bunch of them, I couldn't even get into a lobby, and I think this was the nail in the coffin for lots of my friends too. I'm pretty sure it's the last time me and any of my friends played the game. One of the bigger reasons is because the person who like really got me into this game was Trinity, and when she got a PS5, which was very recently, she upgraded to the PS5 version, but for some reason she just didn't have half her characters. She of course reached out to the devs, and they were taking like really large gaps between every message. I do have all the emails and I've read all the emails, but I'm not gonna post a name or show the emails even because I don't want them getting in trouble. They're just doing their job. But yeah, essentially after all that waiting, the dev just said, I don't see any proof that you have owned these characters, which is kind of BS considering she had everyone at like max prestige, every perk on everyone, bought outfits for all these characters, and they just said, no, I don't see any proof that you've owned these characters. If she didn't own any of the characters, then how did she have so much unlocked on them? How did she play with the characters if she never owned the characters? You know, it just kind of seemed a little like they weren't understanding the whole situation, or they weren't explaining the whole situation. So yeah, after that she just kind of stopped playing, because who would want to play after losing half the characters you've sunk all this time and money into? But yeah, those are basically all the reasons I don't play it anymore. There's more and more, and I might not be done with the game. But yeah, for now I have like absolutely zero reason other than the cool collabs to play, and it's just not enough for me, you know? So now that that's out of the way, what happened to Gerald? Well, the devs basically murdered him.
Oh, Mr. Williams! Elmo, what are you going to do with that stick?
Oh, there's lots of things you can do with this stick, Elmo.
I just can't do the glitch no matter what anymore. I've been trying, and I've been trying, and I see people doing it, and I can't do it. I can't replicate it. Maybe it's been like blacklisted from the internet. Maybe all the tutorials are getting smacked down. Or maybe it's a big conspiracy where people are just not telling anyone how to do the glitch and worried they'll report it. But however, it's definitely not over yet. I still have a lot of footage with all the other James heads on other characters. I wanted to do more with it. I had this big Avengers Endgame kind of battle planned in my head, and I was filming for it, and then it got wiped out. But I did film an end to the series. It's just not at all what I wanted. So yeah, I'll release those eventually. I don't know when, but yeah, I'll be sure to make it someday, because I don't want to just leave the people that literally only came here for that hanging. But yeah, thanks for listening. If you guys relate at all, let me know. You know, I want to hear why you guys don't play it anymore. And if you guys are still playing it, let me know why. Like, what's kept you around. But yeah, I'll see you later.